What's up, douchebags? We are here with another episode of KR47's Valuable Advice.
Alright.
I'm Rob.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Pete.
That's Pete. That fucking beautiful piece of shit.
Yeah. Let's give some advice out of these a-holes.
Yeah.
Alright, the first one comes from Sheila from Cincinnati. My boss is a feminist and really fights hard for women's rights. The odd thing is, he's a man, and is it weird that he's more into this than any other woman at my office?
Well, I don't think it's weird personally because, you know, he might be just doing it to try to score tail because you know how much people don't like bosses at
Good.
work.
Cool. Dude, if this is your admission,
Yeah.
I like it. Because there ain't nothing feminists love more than a feminist-minded man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because then they can mold him into a woman, which they will just love forever and ever. What do you think, Dan? You got anything to say?
I'm just surprised that anybody is for women's rights.
Yeah, I mean, what's that amendment? They shouldn't probably have it.
If he's going for, you know, the trim, he better get used to hairy armpits, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those feminists are just like, my body's natural. I mean, it's fucking gross, but
I
you
mean,
can
it's
wade through
natural.
the jungle,
Yeah.
by all means.
Like a jungle is natural. It's natural. Like grass grows. That's natural.
Yeah.
You gotta cut it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Your armpit is grass hair.
Mm-hmm.
Shave your fucking pits, disgustos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. But if you don't mind traveling through the fucking Amazon to get to the road to El Dorado, by all means, nail him.
Yeah. Do whatever you gotta.
Alright.
But yeah, what you should do is probably tell him he's gay, and then walk away.
Yep.
Hey, that rhymed.
Maybe.
That rhymed.
Yeah, that question became about that dude. Screw you for judging him, man. He's
Yeah.
trying to get some shit.
Yeah.
You jerks.
Bitch.
I recently bought a life-size sex doll to be my wife. My parents disapprove. How do I get them off my back and to treat me like a dignified 42-year-old man that I am? Kentaro from Japan.
I'd say probably move out of their basement first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, nobody wants their kid living in their basement, let alone the kid that has a sex wife doll.
Yeah.
It's like, that's,
You know what else? Get rid of all your Japanese wrestling paraphernalia. Because that'll make you feel more like an adult, I think, if you get rid of that. And
you should also not marry a doll, you fucking weirdo.
well, I mean, if you're gonna marry a doll, make sure it's a good quality doll, Rob. I mean, you know, if it's got the good shit, I mean, marry it. I mean,
You don't want one of those robot dolls that will just destroy you
yeah,
or injure you as
yeah,
you're
like
screwing it.
yeah, like you know how people are always like, oh, if the gays get married, then now I can go marry my car. Well, you're not gonna marry your car if it's a piece of shit car, Rob. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, oh, that is a terrible car. I'm not marrying that. I got a fucking shit box.
I don't think there's any way you can marry something that isn't alive and come out not being a loser.
What about marrying an animal? Marrying your pet? Like, Dan, he loves cats.
You're still a loser, yeah.
What if you put glasses on it and made a little diploma for it?
Pretending it went to school.
It might work.
How does that make it better? You're fucking a doll.
Yeah, but what about if you make? What about if you?
It's a doll that has achieved a higher.
But it really hasn't. You just made it
Status.
seem like it has.
What about
So
if
now
you
it's a
draw-
full shit doll.
What about if you draw a
You got a
mustache?
fucking doll
on that
full of shit now?
Is it weirder to
Listen,
draw a
Taro's-
mustache on that doll?
Listen. The dude who wrote in, kill yourself. That's it. That's how you get. That's how you come out a loser. Less of a loser.
I mean, and
At least one person might care.
And make sure that the doll's buried with you.
Oh my god. I don't know why you guys are letting these idiots go.
Right. I am
Weird.
a substitute teacher at a nearby high school, and sometimes my car smells like pee. I think my students stand on my car at night and pee into my radiator. What should I do? Dan Green from Connecticut.
Oh god. First of all, you should probably stop being a paranoid freak.
Yeah.
Because what do these kids do at night? They track down where you live?
I think they have.
Yeah?
You know what? There is a website, I think, dedicated to that Dan Green person. And,
Really?
Yeah, and it's just
It's
like
called studentsagainstdangreen.net.
yeah, and they got like
I started that, so you're right, that exists.
yeah, and they got like they have a GPS on them, and like
Yep.
like let's say he parked his car on the side street right now.
Right.
Probably some kids are probably peeing it as we speak. I mean,
Oh yeah, kids wearing high top sneakers and a brown coat. Yeah, definitely peeing on his car right now, probably.
I'll be right back.
That's what I'm gonna say.
yeah,
So for our
we
next
can't-
thing,
I was about to say we can't do anything because he's got all the questions.
well, no, our a reader named Thomas writes in.
Thomas
What do you want to write?
Stout,
What do you
he
want to know?
said something about Thomas Stout wanted to know how do we get a female or a woman? How do we get a female?
Straight cash, homie.
Yeah.
I've never gotten one by being nice to her. It's like I always like the ones that I don't like always seem to like me more. So I'm thinking
So you
beat them.
You know what?
Yeah.
Nail those hood rats.
Yeah.
Be a dick, beat him up a little bit, and then pay him.
You know what? You want to know how I get them? I get a lead pipe and I go about right here, right beside the head.
Yep.
Then when they're on the ground, I put them in my trunk.
Yeah.
Usually.
Then once they're home, it's like
Yeah, you put them in.
then they're like,
You
where
get them
am
in
I?
your trunk. They're not getting away.
And then
no,
they're like,
it's like
where-
unloading groceries.
Yeah, they're like, where am I? And I said, you passed out, and I brought you back to my
I
house.
saved your life.
Yeah, I saved your life.
Yeah.
I don't think a thank you saved my life sex is out of the question.
No, not at all.
You'd be surprised how often that works for Pete.
Mm-hmm.
So this got a question from R from Brantford. My boyfriend keeps getting a Nintendo game character tattoos all over his body, and it's getting really embarrassing when out in public with him. How can I get him to be a little less lame? Well, if you're gonna get tattoos, you're a little lame to me. Like all over. Like having like 8 or 9 is even a bit stupid. But
Yeah.
if you got 4 or 5 and they really mean something to you, that's awesome.
I have a little kitty cat tattooed on the tip of my.
You know you do, Dan. We know you do.
Yeah. But personally, I think if you want him to be a little less lame, you should probably break up with him because you can probably find someone better. I mean, just someone who puts video game tattoos all over their body. Like, what kind of statement does that show to people? Like, hey, I'm going to be a kid forever. Yay. Hey, look, Mario. Here he is. Oh, here's Luigi. Oh, this is the best. Look, I got Link on my penis. Wowie. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on. You know what I mean?
And if you're dating somebody who wants to be a kid forever, it kind of makes you look like a pedophile.
Yeah.
I think R from Brantford might be a kid diddler.
Yeah.
Are you doing that? How old is this guy?
Yeah.
Does he have tattoos or do you have temporary tattoo stickers?
Yeah.
You're fucking a little kid, aren't you?
You disgust us.
You're a sick bitch. So we're going to be at Stamford Plaza Hotel August 27th for the Connecticut Comic Convention. It's going to be full of artists who actually worked in real comic books like Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
Not just like a shop cow.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. It's coming down to see us. Stamford
Yeah.
Plaza Hotel.
So we're going
August
to be
27th.
there.
Yeah. Get danimated. Get insulted.
Danimated.
Get felt up.
Get
Yeah,
felt up.
He's the felt
Get
up,
there.
feel up guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna touch your.
Why not, right?
Fucking genitals.
Hmm.